Hello there. Happy Friday. I hope you're feeling the fantastic Friday energy that I am. And I haven't been here in a while, right? I was on a pretty good roll there pre-summer, and and I had every intention to keep coming back throughout the summer so you could see kind of where I was. And it just didn't happen. I was actually out there living my life, and I don't know if you follow any of my travels, but I got to spend an amazing 5 weeks back in England with my family and the kids, and it was incredible. And I'm going to be writing something about it that I'll send out to everyone here in the coming weeks. Just some of the amazing experiences we had and the revelations we had. But I'm back, and I'm back, and and I was supposed to go live on Insta, so I'm going to do this all over again in a way. I'm trying new things, and it's hard sometimes to go live on Insta. So I am. I've been live for a few minutes now. I'm excited to be here on Friday afternoon. I'm getting back into the habit. And that's what I want to talk about today, the power of daily habits. So we've all just come back from summer. Summer holidays and kids' time off is different in England and America. And I've got friends and I've been in both places. And so by now, everyone's back and starting to settle in. And so I wanted to come on today just to talk to you about where I am and what I'm doing. And hopefully you get some benefit from it, and it gets you thinking and spinning your little wheels of what you could start doing now that you are kind of getting back into your normal routine. I want to start by saying it's September, 8th? We have 3 months, almost 4 months left in this year. That's exciting. What you can accomplish in 3, 4 months with your life, with your happiness, with your career, with your family is enormous. So I kind of feel like September has a New Year's energy to it. Um, it uh, it is. It's a new school year, right, for a lot of people. But there's a New Year's energy to it. Like, what can we do? So for any of you who've not viewed the fall, the autumn, September this way, start to think about it that way if you can. Just start to see how that settles with you. What if this is like a new year? The energy you feel in January, that the whole year is ahead of you, and what do you want for the year and what's to come? What do you have to look forward to? What do you want to achieve? What goals do you want to set? Do that for this last part of the year. And I promise you, if you do that, when you wake up on January 1st, 2024, you are going to be so much further ahead in every aspect of your life. And you're going to be so grateful. And you're going to come back and share with me how different it feels to start off a new year already in momentum with whatever it is that's important to you. And so please take this opportunity to grasp the rest of your year. So I wanted to start with that. And how do I do that? I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into what my day looks like and how I actually get myself back in a routine after a summer hiatus. After 5 weeks in another country, after all of the things. And I want you to know that it's what you do every day, each and every day, that matters. It's the little things every day. It's not those huge, bold moves. And I used to live in a place of it had to be big. It had to really move the needle. I had to really see that it was working for me for it to be worthwhile. And those little things didn't give me that instant gratification, that instant success rating that I was looking for. And it could be anything from a workout regime, trying to lose weight, a goal at work, saving money. I don't know what it is, but for you, but anything like that you want to achieve, it's really important for you to break it down into small little steps, small little pieces, little millimeters of progress. Because if you go all in, you're trying to do that big thing all at once. So, you're trying to drop body fat, you're trying to drop weight, and you're trying to get the promotion at work and cook dinner for your family 4 nights a week, all of these things at once, you are going to throw in the towel within a few days. So starting with those small little incremental things that you can do every day. And for me, the words I use around this for myself, and I encourage you all to do, is it's that daily habit shift. Making these little things part of your daily routine. And it's as simple as brushing your teeth. We all brush our teeth every day. We don't even think about it. We're on autopilot. I do have to remind my children, they have not made it their habit yet. But brushing your teeth every day is just something you do, no matter the busy day you have ahead, whether you've received bad news, whether you're about to go to Hawaii on vacation, you will brush your teeth that morning. And these little habits of success that I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to actually be training on in a few weeks, are the little things you do every day that once you've you've made them become a habit, you'll not even think about it. And then what happens? You do it, and then you see the results. And they're big results by the end of it. So I'm excited for daily habit shift for everyone and really the impact it can have on you. I personally think it's important to live a life that embraces the thought that we only get one chance at this. I really do. I talk about this a lot. We only get one life. But we also have to do the daily work. So when I say that, I don't mean, I don't care. I'm going to not return the phone calls because it's a pain. I'm going to eat a cheeseburger for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm just going to sit and watch movies all day because tomorrow might be my last day. That's not how I see that. I see it as we only get this one chance at life. We embrace it every day. We cast vision for it every day while also doing the daily work. And I don't live a throw caution to the wind life, but I'm a big dreamer and I'm a big visioner. And I encourage you all to stop thinking about that. But we cannot ignore the importance of the small everyday things. And I really do think that daily habits are the unsung heroes of our personal development. It's these small choices that we make every day that can shape our lives in so many profound ways. And they're the building blocks of success with your health, with your happiness, with your career, with your relationships. They are the building blocks. Every successful person we can look to, athletes, CEOs of companies, entrepreneurs, incredible successful parents, they have daily things that they do that make them great. And they make small choices every day that take them on the path of greatness. And I think in this fast-paced world where instant gratification often takes precedence, I think we have to take a moment to really appreciate how invaluable these daily habits are. And I want to dispel a myth that a lot of people have. I talk about manifestation a lot. I talk about dreams. I talk about possibilities. Dreams just don't come miraculously overnight. They really don't. That's never been my experience in the life I've created and my manifestation practice. I thought that's what manifestation was, by the way. I thought you would just write it down in a journal and or have a vision board and all of a sudden it would happen, or say some mantras or affirmations and all of a sudden it would happen. If you were in a positive mindset and you weren't negative and you put the negative thoughts away and all of that stuff, that's not how it works. I figured out how it works. I think a lot of people do think that manifestation and dream creation is as simple as that. You think about it and you put it back in a drawer. You wish on a star. You say a little prayer and boom, it happens. The secret of me creating my dream life, it happened in the small, incremental daily habits that I practice. That's my secret. It's not glamorous. It's small movement daily in the right direction, but I do it every day, over and over and over. And I start to see the results, not always at first, but I have the consistency of the habit and the belief in myself and in the habits I've set up that I know they're working me towards where I want to be. So some of the things I do daily gratitude. Every morning, I write out 5 gratitudes. Every morning. I list out my goals and dreams daily. I write them out every day. It takes me a few minutes. And those goals and dreams move, right? And the reason they move is because those dreams come true. And so I have a list of 10 right now. They haven't come true yet. I'm working towards them. I know how I'm working towards each and every one of them. I'm taking action every day to move towards each and every one of them. Eventually, 1 or 2, I'm going to make happen. And then I'll replace them with another one. So working on my goals and dreams daily. I work on my healthy habits every day. I lost 60 pounds 3 years ago. I regained my health. I got all of my numbers under control. I got my body feeling better than it ever felt, better than I felt when I was 19 years old. I did that with simple habits: hydration, nutrition, and movement. I'm standing up right now. I heard like a month ago the scariest thing, that sitting is the new smoking. And so now I stand up a lot. I move around a lot. I used to be a person that sat down a lot. I do personal development every day, whether it's a podcast, reading a few pages of a book, journaling, writing down my thoughts every day. And you know what else I do every day? I give myself a break. Relaxation is one of my healthy habits. It's one of my daily habits. I give myself time every day to relax and recharge. And it's actually on my calendar, because if it's not on my calendar, it's not going to happen. I encourage you, when you think about your dreams, to back into it. It's like a little project to think about what small habits, what small shifts can you start making today to move your life in the direction that you want it to go, the direction that you deserve it to go. It might take you 20, 30 minutes to journal this out, honestly. It's fun. It could be sacred time for you. I always say it's kind of like when you're a kid and it's your Christmas list, right? Santa Claus. But you think about those dreams and start backing in. What needs to happen between now and then for that dream to become a reality, for me to create the life that I want? Okay. On every front, what little things can I start doing now that I enjoy, that I know I'm going to do? And I always say start small. Going to the gym 6 days a week is not starting small for someone who has not worked out. Make a goal to walk every day. And then once you've done that for a few weeks, then add in the gym a couple of times a week. See if you do it. See if it becomes part of your daily, weekly habit. Then do something else. Keep adding. And as you're doing that, start adding other things. But please don't throw everything in at once. Really start small with the things that you know you're going to do. And here's one of the important things you actually enjoy. Obviously, there are some things we have to do in life that we don't enjoy. I have my tax preparation work sitting here on my desk that I need to do at some point. And I've blocked out time to do it. But I don't enjoy that. It has to be done. But what I do for my business, for my career, for my life, for my health, for my family, is figure out the little things that I love, that I enjoy, that will move the needle forward. Because then I'll do it, right? If it's something I dread doing every day, I'm a human. I revert back to being a 7-year-old child, and I resist it, and I will not do it, and I will procrastinate on it. Procrastination is an adult version of pouting. Honestly, when I start procrastinating, I'm stamping my feet and I am pouting because I don't want to do it. Okay. So if you start with the little small habits that can get you to your dream, start moving you in that direction, but you love it, you're going to do it. I want you to know that if you are overwhelmed by your daily life and you feel like you're just running on adrenaline, and it could be your sleep cycle is all over the place, you doubt your ability to create like that whole work-life balance thing. You know, you're you're barking at your kids and your husband, or anyone in your life that gets in the way. You're short-tempered, you're frustrated because it seems like everyone else around you has their act together. Here's one that used to happen to me too. You feel like you're being punished for taking time off, for taking the relaxation time, for taking a vacation because you got so much you have to do. I've got your back. There are a lot of people walking around feeling this way, and it starts to be a symptom of burnout. I'll be honest with you. I went through burnout. My adrenals were shot. I was overweight. I was unhappy. I wasn't sleeping. I had health problems. I was shouting at my kids for no reason. My house was a disaster and my work was stagnating. I've gone through all of that and I've come through it to the other side by creating small daily habit shift that moves me where I want to be. And it didn't happen overnight, but I want you to know that you don't have to live in this space of overwhelm, of burnout, of maybe life will get better someday when. And goodness, I used to insert when I retire, when this deal at work is over, when the kids are older, when we have more money, when we get back from our vacation and I'm rested. I used to always put off the feeling better bit, the feeling better about myself, about my life, to some future date that was dependent on something that was really not within my control. And so if you're feeling that way, please don't put off your life anymore, because the antidote to you putting off your life is just small little daily habits. And oh my goodness, when is it? 11 days from now, I am hosting it's actually a free 3-day workshop where I'm going to teach you. And I'm going to be doing it live, and there'll be recordings. So you will get access to the recordings, but I'm going to teach you how I do this every day. And I'm going to spend time with you over the 3 days, delving into what works for you, and you doing the work and reflecting on where you want it to go and what you can start doing now to move your life in another direction. So I think day one, I phrase it, as we're getting to know each other and we don't know what you've got going on. We're kind of digging you out of the rubble of your life. That's the overwhelm. That's the burnout. That's the everything keeps coming at you and you can't seem to catch a break. That's the rubble of your life. On day 2, we are going to cover some of the daily practices that will help you shift and start enjoying your life right now. And you're actually going to start implementing them. Imagine that. And it's going to be fun, by the way. And on the 3rd day, once you've dug yourself out of the rubble and you've started thinking about those little daily habits that can shift you towards enjoying the life you have right now, then we're going to cast the vision. And we're going to think about the dream that you want to take action on. And we're going to start moving you towards living that dream. And so then you'll also identify the little habits that get you along the way. I mean, one of the little habits that has helped me create my dream life of owning my own business, working for myself, doing everything on my own time, living in a beautiful home, having health and time. I bought time back with this, is waking up a little bit earlier in the morning and doing my gratitudes. That's it. So we're going to work on all of these little things for you. And I'm going to give you tips and tricks, and it's going to be interactive. And so I'll put links. Actually, I'm going to try to do it while I'm talking, which is not my best forte. I'm going to put a link to here in the comments. See if I can do it. Let's see. Oh, I can do it. Yay. I'm going to put a link here. And apparently I put it. Oh yeah, it went. Yay. And on Instagram, there's a link in my bio. I encourage you to sign up and show up live. Obviously, it's September 19th, 20th, and 21st at noon Central Time. We're going to be going live. I encourage you to sign up, because then I'll send you the link so you can actually show up and be in the room with me, and we can interact and talk. And I can also send you the workbooks and all of the materials for you to start thinking. But also, if you cannot come those days, if it just cannot fit within your life, still sign up, and then I'll send you the recording. And then you can do it in your own time, and we can still interact. So I'm excited about the timing of this, because this is something I love in my life, and it's been one of the most valuable things I could have ever done. Some of you know my story, but 4 years ago, my life looked completely different. I was successful. I made a lot of money, actually. I was a professional. I had been a lawyer. It's a whole thing. My family is amazing. Beautiful life to everyone else. And behind all of that, I was struggling, and I was feeling guilty because I was struggling. I was feeling guilty because I wasn't really happy, and I should have been. I felt ungrateful, and I felt lost and stuck, and I felt, I felt ungrateful. Like, what is wrong with me? I felt like there was something wrong with me. Why am I not happy? Because I kept getting the evidence from other people that I should be happy. Something was just missing. And everywhere I turned to try to figure it out, because I kept working on it, because I didn't like feeling like that. That might be you. You don't like feeling this way, and you're trying to figure it out. Is it a new career? Is it a training course? Is it, is it your health? Is it a relationship? Is it whatever it is? Well, it was me. It was me. It was me not spending my time doing the things that were going to move me forward. It was none of those things. And once I figured out that it was me, and I had a huge, huge part in this, once I figured that out, then I had control of the situation, and I could figure out where I want my life to go and how I get there. What do I need to do every day? So the daily habits that I'll teach you are truly the antidote to burnout, to overwhelm, to you staying in that stuck cycle. And the bonus is they're really fun. Like, I actually look forward to some of these things, and I just do them. And then when you see the results, it's even better. So I hope this resonated with you. If you are already deploying some habits that you love, will you share them here in the comments so other people can see? Because I don't have the whole catalog of the best habits, and I want people to share what works for them so that others can learn. So I would love to see what habits have worked for you, what habits maybe you want to start. I'd love you to share all of that with me, and or what you've been resisting. We'll work on that, by the way, in the 3 days, where the resistance comes from and why, and how we break through the resistance. But please share it with me, and then we can chat about it. We can get into dialogue. I love this. But know that there is a break coming. You will catch a break. We just got to start working towards it, right? And us getting to do this together in a couple of weeks is the start of it. So reach out to me. I'm glad to be back. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I may have some interviews coming up with people. In fact, I will. I love the interview series that we do and bringing you people who have really found their purpose in their life. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Finding and living the life that you're truly aligned for, that you were put here to live, not waiting until you retire to do it, not waiting until you get the raise to do it, not waiting until the credit card is paid off, not waiting until starting to live it now, because this is your life. Okay. I will see you all back here soon. And again, please share and come to, it's called, I don't think I've told you what it's called. It's called Exhausted to Energized. Okay. So we're going to take you in a 3-day workshop from exhausted, depleted, overwhelmed, burned out, insert word, to energized, vibrant, engaged, aligned, happy. And I can't wait to see you all there. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and blessings to you all.